Hello viewers, you are welcome to my YouTube channel Fussy Botany. This is the fourth video on Karnataka forest series. In this video, I would like to discuss on the scrub forests of Karnataka. The scrub forests are located in the southern Deccan Plateau. The Karnataka state boasts a diverse range of forest ecosystems, including the scrub forests that thrive in its semi-arid regions. These scrub forests are characterized by the sparse vegetation, thorny shrubs, and small trees adapted to withstand harsh climatic conditions. They are predominantly found in the state's northern and eastern districts where the rainfall is relatively low. Now, these forests face various threats. The growing populations and increasing human activities pose threats to these fragile ecosystems. Clearing land for agriculture and other purposes has led to the habitat loss. The rising temperatures and altered rainfall patterns exacerbate the challenges faced by these ecosystems. The thorn scrub forests in the state are predominantly found in the northeastern part of the state, specifically in the arid regions of the Deccan Plateau. Here are some of the districts where these forests are predominantly found: the Raichur, Bellary, Yadagir, Vijayapura, Bagalakote, Kalaburgi, Bidar, and these districts are characterized by their low rainfall, high temperature, and poor soil quality, which are ideal conditions for the growth of thorn or scrub vegetation. The characteristic features of these forests is the presence of a thorny vegetation. These forests are dominated by the thorny trees and shrubs, which are adaptations to the arid climate. Some plants have fleshy stems or leaves, that is, succulent plants, that store water, helping them to survive in dry conditions. The canopy of these forests is often open, allowing sunlight to reach the ground and support diverse understory of grasses and herbs. Compared to the other forest types, the scrub forests have lower biodiversity due to their harsh environmental conditions. The soils in these forests are often poor in nutrients and have low water holding capacity. The lack of vegetation cover makes these soils susceptible to erosion, especially during heavy rainfall. Many plants in these forests are adapted to fire with a thick bark and underground storage organs that allow them to regenerate after a fire. The fire plays an important role in maintaining the structure and composition of these forests by removing the dead vegetation and creating open spaces for new growth. The region experiences an arid climate with a low rainfall, high temperature, and low humidity. There are two main seasons: monsoon season and dry season. A short, intense rainy season, typically from June to September, is the monsoon season, whereas the dry season is a long dry period lasting from October to May, characterized by the high temperatures. The temperatures can fluctuate significantly between the seasons, with scorching heat during the summer and relatively cooler temperatures during the winter. The soil is exposed to excessive burning, grazing, and cutting. The soils in these regions are generally poor and infertile, often shallow, rocky, and alkaline. The soil has a low water holding capacity, making it difficult for the plants to retain moisture, especially during the dry season. In some areas, the soil may have high salt content, further limiting the plant growth. The scrub forests are generally xerophilous in nature. The presence of thorns and spines deter the herbivores and reduce water loss through transpiration. The presence of the small leaves again minimize the water loss. The presence of leathery leaves have a thick cuticle to reduce the loss of water. The succulent plants store water in their stems and leaves. Some plants, like cacti, lack leaves entirely and use their stems for photosynthesis. The woody stems provide structural support and help in water storage. The deep root systems will help the plants to access water from the deep underground sources, allowing them to survive long during dry periods. The extensive lateral roots spread horizontally near the soil surface to absorb water from the rainfall. Many scrub plants have specialized flowers that attract pollinators, ensuring successful reproduction. The plants are adapted for the wind dispersal, animal dispersal, and self dispersal mechanisms. The trees found in the scrub forest of the state includes the various species of acacia like Acacia nilotica, Acacia senegal, Cordia mixa, Indian ash or lasura tree, ಚಳ್ಳು ಹಣ್ಣೆ or ಕಾಡು ಚಳ್ಳೆ or ದೊಡ್ಡ ಚೆಲ್ಲು, Prosopis seniora, Indian mesquite or kirubani, Azardirecta indica, neem or ಬೇವು, Cassia fistula, golden shower tree, ಕಕ್ಕೆ or ಅರಗಿನ ಮರ, Diospyrex chloroxylon, ebony tree or ಜಗಳಗಂಟಿ ಮರ, Adenanthera pavonia, red beet tree or ಆನೆ ಗುಲಗಂಜಿ or ದೊಡ್ಡ ಗುಲಗಂಜಿ, Semicorpus anacardium, marking nut or dhobi nut, ಕರಿಗೇರು, Albizia odoratissima, Ceylon rosewood or ಕಾಡುಬಾಗೆ, Eagle marmelos, stone apple or wood apple, ಬಿಲ್ವಪತ್ರೆ, Tamarindus indicus, tamarind or ಹುಣಸೆ. Some of the shrubs found in these forests includes the various species of caper, that is caparis, like Caparis separia, wild caper bush or kaadu kattari, Caparis decidua, leafless caper bush or kari uppina ಗಿಡ, Ziziphus mauritiana, Indian plum or ಬೋರೆ ಹಣ್ಣು, Carissa caranda or ಕವಳಿಕಾಯಿ, Clerodendron inerme, wild jasmine or ಕುಂಡಲಿ ಗಿಡ, ವಿಷಮಧಾರಿ ಗಿಡ, ರಸ್ ಮೈಸೂರೆನ್ಸಿಸ್, ಮೈಸೂರ್ ಗಮ್ or ಹುಲಮಾರಿ or ಸಬಲೆ ಗಿಡ, ಯುಫೋರ್ಬಿಯಾ ಆಂಟಿಕೋರಮ್, ಇಂಡಿಯನ್ ಸ್ಪ್ರೂಜ್, ಮುಂಡುಕಳ್ಳಿ or ಮುಂಡುಗಳ್ಳಿ, ಕ್ಯಾಲೋಟ್ರೋಪಿಸ್ ಜೈಗ್ಯಾಂಟಿಯಾ, ಜೈಂಟ್ ಮಿಲ್ಕ್ವೀಡ್, ಕ್ರೌನ್ ಫ್ಲವರ್ or ಎಕ್ಕೆ ಗಿಡ, ವೈಟೆಕ್ಸ್ ನಿಗುಂಡೋ, ನಿಗಂಡೋ or ಲಕ್ಕಿ ಗಿಡ, ಡೊಡೇನಿಯಾ ವಿಸ್ಕೋಸಾ, ಹಾಪ್ ಬುಷ್, ಬಂದರಿಕೆ or ಹಂಗರಿಕೆ, ಲಂಟಾನಾ ಕ್ಯಾಮರಾ, ಲಂಟಾನಾ or ಕಸೂತಿ ಹೂ, ಕಾಡುಜೋಳ or ಚದುರಂಗದ ಗಿಡ, ಲಾಸೋನಿಯಾ ಎನರ್ಮಿಸ್, ಹೆನ್ನಾ, ಮೆಹಂದಿ, ಗೋರಂಟಿ or ಮದರಂಗಿ. These are the images of some of the plants found in the scrub forest of the state. Acacia nilotica, Acacia senegal, Belanitis roxburghii, Azardirecta indica, Cordia mixa, Adenanthera pavonia, Cassia fistula, Diospyrex chloroxylon, Prosopis seniora, Semicorpus anacardium, Albizia odoratissima, Lantana camara, Dodenia viscosa, Lawsonia enormis. Thank you. Next video will be on the mangrove forest of Karnataka.